Finally. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. I've tried so hard to just go live. Stupid. I'm going to have to figure out how to stream appropriately because I just don't have it. Can you hear me? No. Okay. I want to. Can you hear me? Can anyone hear me? I have my microphone right here. So whoever's on right now, can you tell me if you can hear me? Can you hear me? I'm thoroughly frustrated. Thoroughly. This is ridiculous. So ridiculous. So ridiculous. I was supposed to be live 19 minutes ago, and here it is, like almost 5:30. So I tried to stream by using StreamYard. And at one point, I was able to see me. I could see myself, but I couldn't see anything else. Wow. How lame. How super lame. Let's see. I guess I could stay on for a while. Let's see if anything comes up. If anyone pops on, because I'm late. Let's see. Once I can figure it out, everything will be great. So the person that's on right now, can you hear me? Can you comment down in the comments area, the chat area, and let me know if you can hear me or not? No? Anyone hear me? Like, really screwed this one up. Like, thoroughly screwed it up. So sorry. I'm so sorry. Hello, the person that's watching, can you let me know if you can hear me? Can you hear me? Let me put this down here real quick. Hey, Corinne, I saw you on the other one. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. I was trying to use my microphone here, but I don't know if it's working. Hey, Marley, you guys found me. Sorry for the inconvenience of me trying to stream. I feel like an old person because I can't figure out this technology. It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. But I am here. And thank you, Marley. Thank you for being so supportive. I mean, you usually always are with me. I mean, you always are. So thank you. I wanted to stream it. I didn't learn how to stream these lives. But yes, so thanks for being present. So I see I have 4 people on right now. Thank you. I apologize for wasting your time. Hi, April. Is this the April that's in San Jose by chance? Just wondering, just curious. Are you the same April? And you are, okay, cool, hello. So I've decided that I'm gonna be over here on my YouTube channel trying to doing more with it since I have my most subscribers here on YouTube, and I'm trying to really do better with this community, you know? Trying to find like a good ebb and flow with things, talking about mediumship, that's what we're doing today. And then my conscious relationships, I want to do that too. I actually want to like hold a live session and just to demonstrate how that would be like too. But today we're doing mediumship. So I'm going to see what I can channel. If you guys have seen me demonstrate before, sorry. Oh, so sorry. Excuse me. If you guys have seen me demonstrate before, it's trying to find out who the message is for, because I'm not so good where I'm like, hey, Corinne, I have your grandmother here, and she's saying X, Y, and Z. Like, I'm not, not that good. I have to acknowledge the energy. So what this is going to be short, okay? I acknowledge the energy, whether it's male or female, and then I aim to distinguish a relationship or establish a relationship, identify a relationship, that's sort of, identify a relationship, and then bring up some characteristics, maybe a memory, and then their message, okay? But it's a shorter message since it's just demonstrating. So, yeah. A year ago, 4 years ago around this time, I was at the Arthur Findlay College in the UK doing my advanced mediumship course, so that's really cool. I learned so much about myself in that course. So much about mediumship and myself. It was beautiful. But okay. So right now I'm holding a flower agate, and I got this from the Arthur Findlay College, and it's supposed to help channel, like, access information easily. So it'd be more of like an open channel. So I'm holding it now. Okay. Okay. Corinne, actually, are you still there? Okay. Do you actually have a grandmother in spirit? Because when I said that, I felt a woman's energy come in, but she said she's giving me grandmother, but she's not giving me grandmother vibes though. Like I don't feel if you do have a grandmother in spirit, okay, so you have two. Did you have one grandmother who was, in lack of a better word, detached by chance? As far as like she wasn't lovey-dovey, or like your typical grandmother that you would assume one would be like? Yes, okay. She feels like she could be your mother's mother, so maternal. Would that be right? Your maternal grandmother? Okay, thank you. Okay, so yeah, so she's here, and I'm trying to get more from her, but it's like she's reluctant to talk, even though she's coming through. So I feel like this would have been something hard for her to do, like in life. I don't feel like she would have apologized, or like if she did, it would have been really hard for her to apologize or for her to talk about things. Like, I don't know if she accepted responsibility for things that she did, like her behavior, because I feel like she might have had like, I don't know, she might have been like narcissistic or borderline or something. Like I feel like she had like a personality thing going on. That really made it difficult for her to connect with other people. Would you understand that? Alatore, you made it! While I'm trying to figure out how to stream on YouTube instead of just going live, I have a streaming app. But thank you for, coming back around. I appreciate you. Yep. Okay. Thank you, Corinne. Okay. So I feel like she's acknowledging that. She's acknowledging that she was difficult in life, and it was difficult to be around her. And I feel like she's apologizing in the way that she's trying to apologize and to acknowledge that she was like that with you. Okay, Corinne? So, okay, so now that we got grandma down, she doesn't feel as intense, because when I work with borderline clients, it's hard. It's really hard in here for me. It's hard, but her energy doesn't feel like that. It's like a shadow of herself is what I'm feeling like, if that makes sense. Like, I don't feel like she's in that space now. So I don't know when she passed, if she passed in like 2016, or if something happened in 2016, or within like the teens of the 20s, like 2015, 16, 11, something like that. Like, I feel like she could have passed around that time, and or she's bringing up the year 2016, if you understand what that means in concepts to your grandmother. But I'm trying to see if there's anything else that she wants to say, but I feel like her main thing is like, give me acknowledgement. Okay, thank you. Your aunt passed, her daughter passed in 2016. Was she still living during that time, or was she already in spirit? Living, she was living then. Okay, thank you. Okay, I'm trying to see what else she wants to say besides acknowledging and apologizing. Did you know your grandmother to be creative at all? Because I feel like she wants to take credit for your creativity, like as if it like was passed down to you. Not saying like something narcissistic, like she's like that way because of me. I feel like she's like making note of it, like trying to find a connection to you. Okay. You're like, a little, LOL. Okay, well, I feel like maybe that's a stretch for her, but I feel like she's trying to make a connection with you. So she's like, well, yeah, like I'm creative too. Like I do things, I make things, or I don't know, drew things, or I don't know. But I feel like she's trying to find that alignment with you. So it's all love. Yes, it's all love. So is there anything else that you want to share with her, Grandma? Is there anything else? I feel like Because when I took a deep breath, it made me feel like things are being lifted. So I'm wondering if you're actually doing work within yourself that is healing the lineage. Because she's making me feel like you are or you have been. Can you confirm that for me? Like you're doing some ancestral healing. Okay, thank you. Because like I said, like when I took a deep breath in, I just feel like it's a light. So she wants to acknowledge and thank you for doing the work for yourself. And when you're doing the work for yourself, you are there, you're by then healing your lineage. So she wants to say thank you and acknowledge that. And that's all she has. Like she's not super close. She's in the back a little bit. But she's gone. That's all that she wanted to share. So thank you, Corinne. I made you an example, and I actually think that this was going to be like actual message for you. So thank you. Okay. So is there anyone else who would like to come in right now? Excuse me. Does anyone that's present have anyone in the realm of spirit by the name of Angela? Does anyone know an Angela in spirit? Oh, there's the hole right there. You're so welcome, Corinne. Thank you for, being present on my multiple attempts to go live here. It shouldn't be that difficult. There's a button, you hit live. I'm gonna have to figure out how to delete those other lives that I did. No. Yeah, so can anyone take anyone in spirit named Andrea? If not, if you have the capability, please say no in the chat, and then that will let me know you do not. No. Thank you, Marley. Excuse me. Somewhat. April? Okay. So would that be a somewhat because you know someone named Andrea, or you know someone but they're not that close to you? I'm going to just read the chats because I'm not sure. I'm sure everyone can see them, but on the replay, I don't know if it's going to pop up. So, hey, Amber, in case and this is from Leslie Alatorre, I call her Alatorre. Hey, Amber, in this case, in case this confirmation is nice, I can actually hear the difference in your voice for your energetic upgrade, and honestly, a lot of sacral throat and crown chakra energy. Oh, that's great. Thank you. Not that I'm trying, but you're witnessing. I love that. But it's great to see you shine in your work. Great job. So excited to be here. Thank you. Thank you, Alatorre. I appreciate you. You're the only person that talks to me in energy and can see it. So thank you. I appreciate that. And then April, you said that your spirit guide's name is Angela. Okay. So that is interesting because I haven't channeled someone's spirit guide before. But so before I even attempt to go further, do you already have a established relationship with Angela? Because here's the thing, when people are looking for their spirit guides, they will take anything that anybody tells them as truth, versus you learning how to distinguish energy and building a relationship with your spirit guide yourself, so that if somebody were to bring them up and tell you some bullshit, you'd be like, nah, like that's not my spirit guide. You're just making something up. So I'm kind of like a skeptic in that way, and I don't want people to become codependent. I want to teach them skills on how they can establish and maintain a relationship with their spirit guide. So that's the only reason why I'm asking, and I rarely ever bring up spirit guides. unless it's someone that you've known in the realm of reading. So let me know, April. Yes, okay, so you do know. Okay, so I'm gonna go with this since you do know, and you could just say yes or no. Again, it's just like uncharted territory. So I know you'll be patient with me, and thank you for ahead of time, okay? Okay. Angela. Okay. Would you recognize her energy to be like free flowing? Um, she makes me feel like a free spirit. You guys know that's my license plate. It's free spirit, but she makes me feel like a free spirit. Like her energy is very enormous and wide, but also free giving, if that makes sense. That's what her energy feels like. Can you confirm or deny that, Angela, for me, please? I mean, Angela, April. It's the A's. April. I have my microphone here. Can't hear it. No. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Are you working with her to learn how to be I feel like she wants to talk about like taking risks. Would you understand that? I don't know if there's something in your life that's currently happening that is requiring a jump of faith within yourself. But she's making me feel like she wants to bring up the fact of like taking risks and like free falling and just seeing what happens and knowing that you're not going to hit the ground and be out. And like her energy is like really joyful. It's almost like a child's energy. You know how they have like that endless energy and they're always happy. But she also feels very wise to me. So she doesn't feel like child energy. I mean, she doesn't feel like a child, but she has similar characteristics of a child, if that makes sense. Like just no constriction. If I want something, I know that I'm gonna have it, like that type of energy. So I feel like more or less she wants to encourage you to be more free flowing with yourself. I don't know if you're someone that likes I don't know if you're someone who's disciplined or like likes to have standard plans, but I feel like this is more of the message that she wants to give to you at this time. Can you let me know if this resonates, please, and thank you. I keep seeing repeating numbers. So I just saw 23, 23, and earlier I saw 13, 13. So I don't know if that means anything to anyone. If you're into numerology, I'm a novice at these things. I know basic information, nothing extravagant. Okay, so April says, I did a meditation today to go down to meet with spirit, but did not see her today. I saw my father and brother instead. Interesting. Okay, so you had an intentional meditation today to meet with her, and you didn't meet with her there, but she's coming up here. That's beautiful. She is usually the one that guides me down there, but not today. Not today because she showed up here. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I'm super excited that that makes sense because, like I said, I've not been trained to, oh my God. Hold on a second. Wait, hold up. Hold up. First, my condolences. Okay. So April just said, 23 is my dad's birthday, and he passed away yesterday. I'm blown away. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I just want to give you a hug. I just want to give you a huge hug. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. I did not expect that. And Corinne is sending you some love too, April. Oh my gosh. Woo. Okay, so wow. So Andrea didn't come during our meditation. She came now, and she's here with you now. So, wow. Wow. Okay. So I'm gonna see if I can interact with your father. Woo. Hold on a sec. I just dropped a lot of papers on the ground. Okay. So, April, was your father a tall man? Was he tall? I'm just gonna attempt it. I'm just gonna go right into it. Was your father a tall man? We were able to send him off with love. I love that. I love that. That's really hard, losing anyone that you love, right? It's inevitable. And that doesn't make it easy. It never makes it easy. Even when we're expecting it to happen, never makes it easy. Because it's a lifetime, it's the rest of your life without their physical presence in your life, even though their spirit is always with you, because the spirit is eternal and it's boundless, limitless, but it still doesn't escape the physical loss. Okay. So your father was tall. By chance, was he bald? Or was he bald at any time in his life? Because he makes me feel like he was. I don't know. Excuse me. I don't know if he was the bald due to that was what he enjoyed, his lifestyle, or if it was due to illness. But I feel like he's tall and he has like a shiny head, like my forehead, shiny. There's a part of him that makes me feel like he was a very I don't know, like a sweet type of energy, but there's also another part of him that makes me feel like he was either reserved and or disciplined. Can you confirm that information for me, please? Of course, if we were doing this in person or on Zoom, the answers, we would be having a conversation, right? It would be back and forth, but because it's streaming live technology, we have to wait on technology to, be here. No, but hair was thinning. Okay, thank you. And can you confirm about whether he was reserved and or I feel like there was like a sweetness to him too, but there was this it makes me feel like he was either reserved and or disciplined. So discipline as far as like military or law enforcement, or something like that, or reserved. Can you tell me which one? And for the 5 people that are watching, if you like this live, can you give it a thumbs up, please? Thank you. He was reserved and was hard-headed, but had a big heart, didn't always show it. Okay, thank you. That makes sense, because there's a part of me that makes me feel like he was sweet, but there was a huge part that makes me feel like he was reserved and or disciplined. So thank you. Okay, he was hard-headed. Okay, thank you. Thank you guys for the likes. I appreciate it. Okay, so okay, I'm going back to his height. Okay. Because he makes me feel like he was tall, like a giant. But he wasn't as hard as he was. Like, I wouldn't say he was like a gentle giant, but I feel like he was tall. Can you confirm he was like really tall? He served in the Navy and he was, okay, thank you. So he was in the military. Okay, thank you. Because he just makes me feel like he's got like status or something. Okay, so that makes sense. Thank you. Let me see, what else can I get from him? With this, what we're doing now, is this something that he wouldn't believe in? I don't feel like I feel like this is something that he normally would not believe in. Because I feel like he's here, but he's like in a distance. Does that make sense? Like checking things out, like making me like, I don't know if he would have been guarded in life either, where he like kept his closest people closest to him, and then like people he didn't know or things he didn't know, he kind of just like left that alone. But he just makes me feel like he's kind of like off to his side, just kind of like waiting or like checking things out to see like what this is about, because I feel like this is something that he normally would not be into, if that makes sense. Let me know if that makes sense. That's what it feels like. Six three. He was 6'3". Okay, that's tall. That's like a whole foot taller than me. What message would you like to give her? I just feel like he's saying like what he's experiencing is not what he thought it was going to be like. So he's just really just observing and adjusting. Okay, he did have an open mind. Okay, thank you. I can barely see because this thing is in the way. And I was tapping into a little, but not as much. And he did have an open mind. Okay. He's just checking. The reason why I'm asking is because he's like checking, like he's not like right here. He's not right here. He's like off in a distance and just watching, observing. But I feel like this is the experience that his soul is having is not what he would have been, what his personality would not have, did not imagine it was going to be the way that it is now. Okay. And I feel like it's going to take him time to adjust and be able to come in more. But I just want to let you know, like he's in spirit, like his energy is fine. I feel like he's just adjusting now. Okay. And he doesn't have much to say right now, but he's like, with him, would it make sense if his actions spoke louder than words? Like if his love language is more of like acts of service, of doing, because I feel like him just showing up, it's more of like his steez, in lack of a better word. But I feel like in time, because time is a construct, it's not real outside of Earth. In time, he will be able to communicate more. Because I feel like the willingness is there. He's just like adjusting. Okay. So I'm going to leave you with that because I don't want to like keep pulling. He's feeling guarded and just like not ready to talk. So I want to honor that. So April, thank you. Thank you so much for being present and allowing me to be here and practice this. I would have never guessed that a spirit guide would bring me your father. Because like I said, I've been trained to communicate with energies that I've lived and passed on that we know, not necessarily our spirit guides. So that's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much. So again, you guys, if you liked the live, please go ahead and hit that like button. Yay. Curious, I'm wondering what types of videos would you like to see from me revolving around mediumship? Would you like me to do, of course, I'm going to do these lives more. I'm going to do them every week. And I'm down for suggestions. So please comment in the chat area and let me know what's some things that you would like to see or some video topics that you would like to see me do. Because like I said, I'm investing more into this channel and my team here, my audience here. I mean, trying to figure things out. I'm trying to, Blossom and Rise is going to be changing. And I don't want to lose sight of my mediumship, and I don't want to lose sight of conversations about conscious relationships, because spirit is one of those conscious relationships that we have. We have them with ourselves, right? With ourselves and spirit, not just with twin flames and karmics. They're relationships that we have with others. But the consciousness of it is what's its higher purpose, right? So when we're communicating with spirit, that's our higher selves, right? And it's beautiful. It's one of the most important ones. Yourself and with spirit is the two most important relationships that you're ever going to have in your life, right? In countless lives. You are so very much, April. You're so very much. I wonder if I can like your comment. I can't. Wow, I could put people in timeout. That's cool. I don't need to with you guys. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So Corinne says, do something fun. Do something that's fun for me. As in terms of like mediumship, I guess I could, you know. I could. Gotta figure out what that is though. I don't know. Then talk more about that, communicating with spirit, prioritizing that. I'd like to see more of that. Okay. Yes, things are fun from me. Oh, thank you. Yeah, so I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to get rid of this ugly thing back here. It's ugly. I'm thinking about replacing it with this. Put that up there. Or I have this thing right here too that I bought, and then it's just right here. It says, be the energy you want to attract. So I don't know. Because this is ugly, and this is supposed to be a sound barrier, but because I'm in my office, hold on. There we go. My office space, there's tile down here, hardwood floor, that's it. And so the sound is echoing. And so my partner put that up there to lessen the sound, but it's ugly. So I want to put out something else. So I was thinking the portrait. But we'll see. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm not visually creative at all. He is. He's very visually creative. He's more creative to me. I don't have any fire in my chart or water, instantly. But that's neither here or there. So Alatorre says, is anyone focusing on their internal energy, taking care of it, nurturing it, just staying in your divine feminine energy and believing yourself, like harnessing self-love, but expanding? You know what? Oh, I like that, Alatorre. Let me write this down. Like, this is the type of stuff I have. Okay, you see this? You see this? This is, hold on. Oh, you can't see it. You see all that scribble and stuff? He did that. That says God is love. I don't know what that says. And then love you. And then a little, yeah. He does stuff like that. And I saved them because they're art. All right, so, and he wrote on this one. He wrote his initials. I don't know if you could see. It says JDM. He's silly. Okay, so yes, I want to grow, Alatorre. You want to grow. And I say grow, change. Let's let go, attract, to be in your divine highest soul era. Ooh, I love hearing women talk about their man. I wish you would join me, but he says no. Oh my gosh, what happened to my background? You can't even see. Am I tripping out or is, wow, okay. I digress. I don't know what's going on with that camera. Okay, so video on divine feminine. Divine feminine energy. I like the era, the soul era. I like that. Tap into your soul era. And then I'm taking notes. Self-love. Self-awareness. And the self-awareness and internal energy could be tied into that too, right there. Internal energy. Okay. I remember how much she would see his initials during separation and healing phase. Oh my God. I still do. So I feel like on a different day, I could do lives on this topic so that it's all like part of the whole Blossom and Rise brand. Because like I said, I don't want to lose sight of both. I want to talk about mediumship, perform mediumship, and also discuss conscious relationships, because my mediumship has just became more clear since being on my journey, on the twin flame journey, right? I was already practicing mediumship before that, before I met him, like 10 years before I met him. So I was already that, but just doing the work within myself, clearing out blockages and healing, that of course is going to open up more, you know, power, right? Or ability to channel. And that's super important, right? The healing aspect of life. And when you work with spirit. It's your sacral chakra. Why do you think you've been having so many upgrades with that? Let it grow now. You bloomed. Okay, so sacral and okay, so I always get these mixed up. And I had a therapy session with a client, and I was like, "Your sacral, and your sacral is above your root chakra." Yes, it is. And then the solar plexus, right? The solar plexus is right above the belly button. But the solar plexus talks about emotions, right? Like your emotions are tied to your solar plexus. But what about the sacral? School me up, remind me, please. Okay, 13 is a high feminine number. High feminine number and a fertile number. Okay, 13. Feminine number. That's interesting that you say that the 13 is a high feminine, because our birthday is on the 26th of the month. And if you divide that in 2, that's 13. And we met on the 13th of October. That's cute, huh? But yeah, so since we're talking about energy, Alatorre, please school me up on sacral chakra, please. Or anyone else who knows about the sacral chakra, please tap in. Okay. Yeah, it's like, okay, yeah, it's the emotional wisdom, your solar plexus, yeah, okay. And you'll send me a message on allergy. Okay, that's cool, that works. Okay, so this was great. April, thank you. Corinne, thank you for allowing me to bring the messages that I brought. They're short, that's just what this is, or short messages from spirit. I am available for individual private readings. Pretty soon I'm not gonna have a place in person because the space that I'm using, the owner is moving to another spot further away that I don't want to travel to. Right now, she's like 10 minutes away from my house, and she's gonna be moving into another office, and I'm not trying to follow her to do it in person. So that's gonna be ending soon. But thank you. I want to thank you guys for being present. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you're here and you're not subscribed already, the 4 people, please subscribe. It's cool here, right? And I'm excited to see, you know, where this takes me. But every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I will be going live. So just, you know, set your calendars. I will go ahead and schedule another one. And you guys have a beautiful weekend. Stay safe out there. Continue to blossom and rise. And it's all love. Hugs to everyone that are present. Yay! I want to expand and learn more too for my own business. Oh, Alatorre. Yes, do it. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And we can do collabos. That'd be great. But this was great. Thank you so much for being here, radiating your smile. Much love to all you souls. Much love, everyone. I'll see you next week. Bye for now.